tenacity to that group. And so, but I think it just goes back to what I just talked about, man. Just be you. You gotta be nobody else. Just be Ben Boulware, and I think he's done a great job with that so far.
And Coach, when you see something, I don't know if you saw it yesterday, but Brian Kelly was talking about they have the real Death Valley, they're the Death Valley. When you see something like that, how would you react to that as a player, and then now as a coach? Well, what do you try to say based on that?
I wouldn't react to it because I think it goes back to what we preach here. If you live in yourself from the outside in, then you're gonna react to every little thing that somebody says. And so, but when you're living your life from the inside out, there's no reaction. So if I was a player currently today, it wouldn't mean nothing to me because at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything. And so, what can I do to make sure that I'm prepared for fall camp? And it goes back to control the controllables. And so I wouldn't get caught up into it as a player, and so I'm not going to get caught up into it as a coach because it doesn't mean anything. Because at the end of the day, guys got to go out there and play, and the name on the stadium obviously is very meaningful to our university, but being Death Valley is not going to win the game. The guys that's on the field, that's out there playing, that's what win games. And so we have an awesome home field. Hopefully, come game day, it'll be loud. And I know Tiger fans that's in South Carolina, I know they'll show up on that day.
You know what's possible for a freshman right now. You know it's possible to come in here and play.
Yeah, it is.
Realistic for Gideon. You've been around him a little bit. He comes in with a lot of attention.
Yep.
Is it realistic for him to be one of those small handful of guys, self included, that can be impactful right away?
Yeah, if he does the things that he needs to do, I mean, he'll have an opportunity to play, and that's the beauty about Gideon, man, is that he understands what he done in high school. That was high school, and he'll be the first to tell you I haven't done anything yet because they haven't. It's the same thing with me. The biggest thing, you come in with all the hype, you come in with the accolades and all that stuff. When you get to college, man, guys, the older guys anyway, they don't care nothing about it. They just want to know what we've been seeing is that you? All right, are you that guy? And so, man, he had a great spring, and I know he done had an awesome summer. And so, if he's prepared and he's mentally, because physically, I mean, I don't know if y'all got to see him. I mean, physically, he looks awesome and he can go play anything, but it's more than just being physically ready. You got to be mentally ready. And so hopefully this fall camp will be this first time he's going to go through a college fall camp. And so we'll see how this camp goes, but I'm excited for him. But, I mean, if he can help us, obviously we ain't just going to leave him back there in the shoot and just say, hey, no, let's not do it. But if he can help us, we definitely going to use him.
Game one's a big one. Is it realistic that he could be impactful in game one?
Well, I mean, game one is a big one. Because it's the season opener. I think that's why it's a big one for us anyway. But after that, you got a ton of more games to play, right? And so, like I just said, if he's ready and he's mentally, yes, he'll get out there. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yes, game one, he's going to run out there. I don't know. I mean, I got to see how this fall camp go. I got to see where he's at, how much he can retain, and all that stuff. But I know he's going to do a great job of putting in the work and trying to get himself ready to go for game one, which all my guys should be doing right now at this moment is getting themselves ready to go for game one, and really not even game one, really for fall camp, right? So, but we understand that game one will be here soon, but really getting yourself ready for fall camp.
Coach, what does Adam Randall bring to the running back room, and especially what does he bring to the passing game?
Come on, Trevor, Adam, man, he brings a ton of experience. When I say that, because he's the older guy, he's the oldest man in the room, right? He's been in this program for 4 years, now 5 years, and so he understands this program inside out. And then for him, it was just all about just learning the position, right? And so, and then he just brings the confidence. I mean, I think that guy, he brings a calmness to him. He doesn't get overwhelmed with stuff. He doesn't, panic when stuff happens. So I think he brings that to our room, especially when you got some young guys, right? And so he's able to talk to those guys about not getting into a panic mode. And so that's been awesome, having that veteran leadership come out of him. And he done a great job with that, because that's not easy, going from one position to another position, because you don't really know how you're going to be welcomed. But man, my guys, they did a great job of welcoming him with open arms, and really just teaching him and helping him. And then, as time went on, he kind of just, found his way, and then he just started speaking a little more. But that comes with just being a veteran. And so it's been great having him in the room, and he's a great kid, and I know he has a bright future.
You had great hands when you got here as a freshman, and you're a big part of the passing game as well. But for him, that's a unique attribute for a running back.
Yeah, and then for him, that's going to be an advantage. I mean, for him, because he comes from that world, so he understands coverages and all that stuff. Like running back, you want to get to that point. I think probably the best person I can probably say probably done that was probably Marshall Falk. I think just reading about him and watching videos, like he really had an understanding of the pass game and coverages and all that stuff. And so Adam, he has that, and so he's able to talk coverages with guys, and talk that language and help the guys out. And so that's been a big plus having him in there. So that's been awesome.
Coach, with the new season approaching, can you give us an example of one of